Hi, welcome to the Parent Teacher Bridge. I'm Rebecca, and this is my daughter, Everly. Parent Teacher Bridge, where you can find the ideas and resources you need to empower you to be your child's most influential teacher. And as you can see, we're in the kitchen today. We have our matching aprons. And we wanted to show you a little bit about how you can help your child learn their ABCs while you are in the kitchen. So are you ready to show them? Okay, all right, back up a little bit. So as you can see on our refrigerator, we have magnetic ABCs. Now these are just foam letters that have a backing, a coating on the back. I like those instead of the traditional plastic kind with the small magnets because I always worried that those would fall off. And they're in all different kinds of colors. I think we ordered a couple of packs that were multicolored, but we chose to combine our sets and have our vowels all in yellow. I like the vowels to stick out. And so if your child doesn't know their ABCs yet, this is a good way that you can experiment and play around. Now, Everly knows her ABCs, so we've already practiced putting them in ABC order. But if you're just learning, you may only choose to pull a few letters at a time, maybe the letters in your child's name. But since she already knows her letters, let's work on some simple words, okay? So the first word, Everly, I'm going to give you is the word hot. Now, I like to try to give them short vowel words where the vowel makes its primary sound, its short vowel sound. All right, great job. And can you tap it out?
Hot.
Good. And if I were to look at a chart with the ABCs, what picture would you get in your mind for the letter O? What would you see a picture of in your mind for the letter O?
An octopus.
Yes, as in octopus. What might you get a picture of in your mind for the H? What's something we usually do for the H?
I was thinking hippo.
Hippo. You could do a hippo. I normally think of a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think of it.
Yes. Okay. And then for the T, it would be kind of good. I think on one of my charts I have the number 2 for the letter T. You could use a 2. I prefer that instead of something like a truck or a train. That kind of sounds like a CH when little kids are first talking. So we've got a 3-letter word here. And you can just kind of move them around back and forth. And another trick that you can try is to manipulate the word. So what if I want to change hot into pot? I've seen a few pots around the kitchen. Pot. All right, tap it out.
Pot.
Very good. Now, what if I have more than one pot? What would we say?
Pots.
And if you work that in, you're already practicing having a suffix or some added letter to the end of a base word, okay? Let's try switching out a different sound. What if I take the word pot and I want to change it to a pit? Oh, nice. So we have tried switching out a first letter. We have tried switching out the vowel in the middle. And now we're going to try switching out the last letter. But before we do, can you remind me, Everly, what might you get in your mind a picture of the I? The I says I as in... I as in ice. Does ice say I? No. So when we have I, we want to think of a word that has I. On some charts I've seen iguana. On some charts, oh yes, an igloo. That's one of my favorites. And sometimes when I'm tutoring children, I'll even show them a scratch on the arm like you are itching. Okay? Very good. Okay, so I'm usually a stickler about having short vowel sounds. When you buy ABC charts this time of the year, look for that on the ABC charts. I usually don't like to see ice cream for the letter I. And the only exception I would make to that would be if there was a very thorough chart for children who are slightly older, and maybe it showed the short vowel and the long vowel, and it told the difference between them. But normally, I just like to say if for igloo. Now, for the last sound, the final sound, Everly, I'm going to let you choose a letter on your own, and you can make a word. Okay, so take away your T and put in any letter you choose, but think carefully before you do.
Because it has to be a word, not a nonsense thing.
Just look carefully through all of them, okay? What did that make?
Pig.
Pig, is that a real word or a nonsense word?
Real, it's an animal.
It's an animal. Could you make a nonsense word if I asked you to?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
Wait, which one do I switch out?
Anything you want.
Yeah.
Make a nonsense word.
Wait, this makes big. This makes dig.
Not nonsense, is it?
No. Kig?
Kig? That definitely sounds made up. And you know what? Everly, I'm going to give you a pass on this one. But since I know that you're a reader, I'm going to give you a little tip on this one. Okay? If you ever have a C right in front of an I, it's going to make the C say the S sound. So think about Cinderella. What letter does Cinderella begin with? Have you ever seen Cinderella's name?
C.
It starts with a C and it has an I after it. So in the name Cinderella, the C actually makes the S sound. Yes. But now if it's a very, very beginning reader, I'm going to let them get by with this. And then I might say, is there another letter on here where you can make it say Kig? Excellent. Excellent. Very good. I like that. But you judge your own child as to whether they are ready for learning those little extra bits or not. But I'm sitting here on the kitchen floor. Do you really have to come and sit on the kitchen floor? No. So for years, I have been in the kitchen or at the dining room table, and I've been multitasking and doing other things. When my child did not know the letters, I might just say, show me the letter that makes this sound. What letter is that?
M.
M. And the M says as in?
Yummy.
What's a word that starts with M?
Mom?
Mom. That's an excellent word. That's an excellent word. Okay. But you can just kind of play around. And you know what? When you ask your child questions and they get to give you their thoughts back, it really lets you know to what degree they understand. So just in these few moments that I've had to speak with her and really play with her and interact with her, she's let me know a few misconceptions that she has, or she's let me know a few spelling rules that maybe she hasn't quite mastered yet. And that's okay because she is still learning. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that I have a new course that is soon to be released. And for all my email subscribers, I'm going to give them a special discount. So here's the course. It is called A Busy Mom's Guide to Teaching Your Child to Read. And so I came about this idea because I used to be a teacher in the classroom when my oldest son was a baby and a toddler and a preschooler. And he did learn to read at home. And our primary way was starting with this, in addition to just, reading books together and doing some other activities that I knew were kind of prerequisites for learning to read that would help him along the way. And I definitely was a busy mom. Even though I only had one child, I was teaching full time. I didn't get to leave school on time. Man, I didn't even get to be Teacher of the Year, but I was staying after school and working every day 4 hours. And so I was grateful when I was able to finally stay at home with him. But my point is that no matter how busy you are, whether you're in the kitchen, whether you are doing something like this while your kid is taking a bath and they have foam bath letters that you can usually find in the baby section at department stores, or whether you're using little wiki sticks. Those are those wax covered pieces of yarn that you can bend and maybe shape like letters. Your child can learn while they're with you just in little snippets of everyday life, and it can help them out so much better before they even get to kindergarten, or maybe just keeping them fresh over the summertime. The summer's not over yet. It's coming to a quick close where we live in the country, but it's not too late to do these simple, fun things that you can share with your child and create some good memories. Now, if you are interested in being on my email list so that you can get notified about my course, you're going to want to go to theparentteacherbridge.com/reading help. And you're going to get a free download that has my 5 quick tips to immediately help your struggling reader. So even if your child is not reading yet, it's going to help you know what is to come and what are some simple things that you can do to help your child. And you'll also be on my email list, so you're going to be notified once my course goes live. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Do you know someone who might benefit from this course? Be sure to share this video with them. Don't forget, you can go visit my Facebook page, click like and subscribe on this video, and also head on over to Instagram and see my page there. You can see some of our homeschooling journeys there as well. And remember, you are your child's most influential teacher.